6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it's game time, baby. X5 here in the BYOC of Quakecon. This is our 2k4 Duel Tourney. Semi-final round between Knell and Buddy. This is going to be, or excuse me, quarterfinal round between Knell and Buddy. This will be map 2. We just saw Knell take Ironic in a relatively convincing fashion. I think it was about a 6-frag lead by the end. Buddy didn't play bad on the whole. He just kind of caught himself caught up chasing Knell and gave him a couple, easy prediction kills. And after that, it was pretty much even. Once you build that deficit, it's hard to come back from it. So we'll see if this map goes any different. This was Buddy's map pick. Knell able to jump out to the early armor advantage. Buddy makes him pay with a couple LG shots, though. He can take him out with one more shot. So Knell's going to have to back off here. Buddy still has that 50, and he's going to be able to soak up a bunch of these vials, so he can actually take the lead in health there. Oh, it has Knell all the way down to low health there. You can hit him with a minigun or LG or shock or anything. He's down to 11 health. You see him running for his life. There's not much of. There's a 50 armor. That's not going to do him a whole lot of good. He really needs health. And while he's running around looking for health, Buddy's able to get himself in position, picking up some weapons, ammo, and probably getting in position to pick up the next 100 armor. It spawns in just about 10 seconds. Yeah, see Buddy coming down now, all the way up to 115 health. Good job not running into those rockets. It's exactly what hurt him in Ironic, was running into all that predictive spam that Knell was putting down. Ooh, misses that LG shot around the corner. Knell does not. This may cost him in a tie game. You don't want to be too aggressive and give up the first kill. Health packs are missing. Buddy's going to try probably going around the corner to see if he can pick up health there. But the cupboard was bare. Running around, 21 health, nowhere to go. Goes up to minigun. I don't know how these guys have avoided combat for this long. It's kind of amazing, but once again, Buddy, all the way down to 1 health. If he tried to steal away a 50 armor or something, he really, really needs to get some health packs to get himself back up in a position where he can challenge for this 100 armor. He may just decide to challenge for it anyway. Yep, there he goes. No health, gets an LG shot in. I think he's just going to back off and spam it and hope to maybe get a prediction shot in. You do have a whole bunch of vials on this back side of the map on Rankin, basically opposite of the 100 armor. So sometimes it's a smart move to concede the 100 armor and then just go back and soak up vials in the 50, and then of course you have shock and LG right by each other. So you could argue that 100 armor is really the least important spot in this map, simply because if you spend too much time down there, you're going to give up so much else. Ooh, that LG shot practically coming through the floor. But he's shooting long-range flak, not going to really do it. Maybe hoping Knell would dive at him. See him playing it safe. He's kind of been on the run this whole map, but Knell hasn't made him pay. Let's switch over to Knell. You see him completely stacked. He can be a lot more aggressive than he is. I'm not sure why he's taking his time so much. Because Buddy has been so low on health, and for him not to have converted a kill yet, maybe just shows, that flak almost hit him in the face. Barely dove through it. And there's the first kill finally coming out. Let's see if Knell can convert any spawn kills out of this. He certainly had Buddy low enough as it was. Did that shock ball hit him? So Knell with a nice shot. Predicting very effectively on this map, just as he did on Ironic. Using sound to his advantage. Ooh, a nice combo, but a good use of the shield gun by Buddy blocking that one. So Knell's content to just soak up vials, kind of just see how high he can get with health and armor. Buddy, meanwhile, I'm pretty sure, it isn't looking too bad because he got that 50 armor. Hasn't been able to really get any vials though. Knell has been pushing him away. However, you can't just run the map as though there's no opponent. At some point, you do have to be aggressive and push forward with that and convert all this into actual kills. So Buddy, for his part, doing a good job of not overcommitting, not getting pinned into a corner or anything. Kind of dictating a lot of the combat, even though he's down by 1 and he's usually having the armor and health disadvantages. He's able to sort of keep himself from being forced into one-on-one fights that he can't win. And so he hears the minigun getting picked up. That means he can go up here. He's safe to pick up these vials, get himself a little bit of health. Trading LG shots isn't going to work for him. Ooh, just missed that shot by Knell. And try to pick up some more health. Circling all the way around. 100 armor should be spawning soon. Buddy's going to try to send some spam down there. Knell's not actually there ahead of time. So Buddy's actually in position for it. But it's not spawning for him. So catches himself. Here comes up. Gets that 100 armor. Now he's in position. He can actually duel him. If he can hit a flash shot here, he can tie this up. Dives just past that combo, but a nice LG by Knell takes him down. He's looking pretty good on health, though. That's one of the downsides of when you miss time the 100 armor like Buddy did. It gave Knell plenty of time to run around soaking up health vials. And Knell is in a comfortable position here to just pretty much run right at Buddy. Not have to worry about taking any damage because he has so much health and armor stacked up. And for anybody who watched the GS3K versus Chubby match before that, you'll see that, you know, there's just another indication where it's not just about aiming weapons, because you can have two people who are equivalent fraggers, but if one of them is in better position all the time, always has better, you know, health and armor stacks, just doesn't make a difference. Even if you hit more shots, if you have to do triple the damage, it's not going to help you. And we're seeing Knell here just run around with tons of health. Ooh, barely dodges those rockets. 100 armor going to Buddy, but he's getting trapped right in there, so he takes a lot of damage. It's pretty much negated. Shield gun down. He's just going to have to dive at him and do as much damage as possible. It doesn't do enough damage to really come out even with that. Knell still has tons of health, 130 now. Gets hit and goes right back up there. He's got 127. There was even more vials behind him if he wanted to. So there you see Knell throwing out some rockets, throwing out some flak. Really just sort of spamming behind him. I mean, I guess he realizes that he has such an advantage. Buddy's going to have to chase after him. He's playing this very similar to what he did on Rankin, but of course, Rankin's a much smaller map. On this map, oh, there he goes. He finally finishes him off with a spree, 5-0. And Knell just on fire now, hitting his LGs and his flaks, but down to 45 health, so Buddy can sneak in a shock primer. He can take him out. Just pasted the link to the brackets in chat for anyone on Twitch who's wondering what we're looking at here. See Knell down to 70 health. If that LG would have connected, would have taken him out. That one may have too. They do not, so we're going to follow Buddy here as he tries to turn something out of this. He's got 150 armor now, finally taking control of the armor side of the map. Not necessarily the vials, but now he needs to turn this into a kill. Here's him up at the 50, trying to predict him. I don't know when 100 armor was spawning because I don't know how to read clocks. Oh, drops down right in front of everyone, just kind of meeting head to head. Buddy gets bounced right back into the 100 armor. That's not going to help Knell at all. Buddy, though, trying to predict an aggressive move. It doesn't happen. Knell's probably going to jump back and soak up a bunch more of those vials like we've seen him do. Buddy perhaps needing to force this issue a little bit more whenever he gets himself in an advantageous position like this. Oh, flak ball to the face from Knell. Trading LG shots there. Buddy gets the worst end of that one as Knell is still at 41 armor, 112 health. Knell's got to feel like he's playing in warm-up mode at this point because just it takes so many hits for him to actually go down. I mean, he's getting chased by the minigun. Not a bad move actually by Buddy. Sometimes if you can trade it, sometimes you can break someone down. It's worth trading one life for. I don't know that's going to make a difference here though, because he still has 21 armor and 100 health. If you can finish him off your next spawn, then sometimes it can be worth it. But oh wow, getting pinned to the corner by a combo and then shock juggle to oblivion. That's tough move by Knell there on Buddy. There's not much you can do in that situation. You just got yourself in a tight corner. And Buddy now just trying to, oh wow, heavy prediction rocket by Knell. Doesn't get the kill. Buddy actually finishes him off. That was a nice rocket though. Buddy, however, not in position, gets the kill, doesn't get the 100 armor, may end up costing him more in the long run, depending on how long it takes him to break down Knell's 100 that he just grabbed. And with 5 minutes left in the match, you know, 8-1, definitely not over. Really, there's no. This is the biggest 1v1 map we're playing, and really, you know, you can be hyper aggressive and make up a pretty good differential in this game. But the way things are going, this is becoming a really slow, plodding defensive match. Knell taking out Buddy one more time, up to an 8 frag lead, hitting him a couple times off the spawn. Getting an LG in, so Knell kind of running away with this one at this point. Up to 150, 113. Oh, big combo by Knell. Rankin is one of those maps where it's really, really tough to chase your opponent down. And Buddy's finding himself in that position just like he did on Ironic, where even when he gets a health and armor advantage, he really can't find a way to cut off Knell. He's having to chase in right after him, and not really doing him any favors there. I'll give you a look at the stats here. We're down to 3.5 minutes left. Not mathematically, theoretically over, but the way things are going, I don't think Buddy's going to be able to pull this one off just because he's going to have to be so aggressive, and Knell's been doing such a good job of making him pay for being overly aggressive. Buddy once again getting some good shots, but just not coming in there with an advantageous position. Get a look at his stats there. We'll watch Knell chase down Buddy a couple more times. Still got 100 armor. We're going to be right back up to 100 health. Buddy looking all right on his side, 50 and 115. But at this point, with 3 minutes left, even if Buddy can manage a couple spawn kills, it's going to be really, really difficult. Pretty much have to chalk it up to Knell making mistakes here at this point. And as methodical and conservative as Knell has been playing, you really can't count on that. You go down to a player like the way Knell is playing, it's really hard to come back. You see more land accusations coming through. Quakecon is dramatic. Knell chasing down Buddy, 2.5 minutes left. I think we're going to see this turn pretty much into a turn pretty much into a TAM match again. The last couple minutes. Ooh, big combo coming out by Knell. Buddy taking all the way down to, well, pretty high still. I guess he had the 100 armor. Ooh, Buddy going all the way down to 2 and 5. Anything Knell can hit him with is going to take him down. Minigun, that's a good option. Killing spree by Knell to finish this one off. And there you go, under 2 minutes left. I'm just going to let this one finish off while I take a little drink of water real quick. Not a whole lot to see here. These guys pretty much running at each other now, seeing who can win the TAM match. You see Buddy ending the spree, getting a kill off the spawn. Another moral victory coming through there, but too little too late with 50 seconds left. You're not going to make up 11 frags that quickly. And this will put Knell into the semifinals, I believe. Let me double check the bracket here. This was a round 3 matchup. Yeah, we're going to see semifinals will be Defeat versus Knell and Arc versus Ganja, a.k.a. GS3 Key, a.k.a. Truth Road.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There you go. This round done. That'll be your quarterfinal. All of those have been decided. I'm going to pop up the bracket for you in 1 second. I'm going to throw some music in the background right now. We'll see what we can bring you next. Should happen pretty quickly, though.